My name's Chris Clemenza. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I'm a manager. I also own a studio. Help manage a record label. Basically a bunch of things. Anything like music related I try and be a part of. I book shows. I do some A&R work. Currently I manage Squid Nice, Bobby Nice, and Smack Nice. And I manage Nice Entertainment as a whole. We're a record label and shit, independent label, but we've been making a lot of progression, like over the past year, a lot of progress, just trying to build up and be more of like a major label in a sense. I've been working with Nice Entertainment and it started with Squid, but I'll start with that. I've been working with Squid for almost 2 years now, but Nice Entertainment as a whole for about, I want to say, a year and a half. I worked my way all the way up. Like, I started off just by going to shows like years back, like underachiever shows. Shout out my guy AK. But like underground music and kind of just like showing face and going mad early and like getting into meet and greets, and then eventually like just meeting some artists early on and like getting invited backstage. And I started going from like general admission and like paying to go to shows to eventually just like being a part of them somehow, or being invited, or like getting on the guest list, whatever. But like I started from basically the show scene, I guess you could say. My favorite part as a whole is definitely like how I built relationships with all three of my artists, and like we literally work on like it don't feel like we're working, like we're like more of like a family and like a team than like, oh, I gotta go to work. Like everything just feels so natural. Like that was the best part of everything, like forming a team and like a little family at the same time, definitely. My least favorite part's gotta be all the driving. That's definitely the only downside, but managers gotta get some shit done sometimes. I wish I knew how the game worked more, because a lot of the shit is smoke and mirrors, and a lot of people be capping on the internet to pursue a false image, and that shit, you can't trick me with that shit. But a year ago you could have tricked me with that shit, so I don't buy into any of the antics and the people doing this and that and faking, being lit on Instagram, buying fake shit. So that's one thing I wish I knew, that people did that, because you need to learn and be careful with who you do business with and who you're investing with, because people will sell you false dreams for sure. I wish I could tell myself I told you so, because there's times like a year ago, 2 years ago, where I didn't want to give up on this shit, but just like long nights, like with slow but surely progression. But there was definitely some hard long nights, like early on before Nice Entertainment, before meeting Squid and everything, just like trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do in the music scene, even though I knew like I was gonna do something. But a year from now, I hope I'm doing exactly what I'm doing, but just on a more higher scale. I hope instead of owning one studio, I could say I own 3 studios, and I could say Nice Entertainment's more of a major label rather than an up-and-coming independent label, for sure. In 5 years, I want to be one of the top 5 labels worldwide with Squid, Bobby, and Smack. I think we have the potential to be like any other of these huge name labels, and I think with all the big performances we've been doing after Rolling Loud and everything, we're just on a great start to just being a bigger team and a bigger label as a whole. The most difficult part of my career is definitely like time management, I'd say, because between like managing the label and like booking all the studio sessions at the Nice Entertainment studio, and like just the fact of having 3 artists, I gotta definitely be careful with how I manage my time and make sure everyone is like getting the same amount of time from me and the same amount of effort. So basically just using my time wisely. I'd say opening the studio and making it really official and making Nice Entertainment a real record label and a real legal company and corporation. Like, I just think that was just like many big steps and everything. Outside of Nice Entertainment, I definitely work with a lot of artists, just like doing what we can for each other and trying to build as a team and help our whatever we both got going. So I definitely like to shout out TJ3K, that's my boy. He's putting on for Florida right now. We got a lot of shit coming. Songs with Squid, a song with TJ, Squid, and Smokey Margella. I'd like to shout out Journey G's. Him and Squid got a couple songs coming on Squid's album coming out in December. Journey just dropped his debut video and shit. He's going crazy right now. Him and Bobby got a track as well. I'd also like to shout out Stephen Moses. That's my guy. Him and Squid have yet to make a song, but that's definitely gonna happen. Me and him be working a lot together, doing shit. Also, AK from the Underachievers. That's my guy. He was with me when I really started off early. Like, he invited me backstage to a couple shows and like just showed me the scene like back as a young kid, and that's some shit like I can never forget. So definitely shout out to AK for sure. Basically, just a legend, man. All in all, he's I gotta thank him to this day for helping pave the way for everything that's going on now. I know if it wasn't for him, me and him working together and him believing in me when a lot of people didn't, and me and him believing in each other and just a big dream. And we had a dream before he passed away, so I gotta just make sure I keep striving and finish that dream for him, and that was to just keep doing with this music shit, keep going, keep grinding. And he always told me nothing was impossible and that you could speak anything into existence if you really like believe in it, and if you do something every day, like you could get that shit done. So Dave's definitely one of the most important people in my life. He played a huge part and a huge role, so rest in peace to Dave, man. Definitely humble, because since the very beginning of this shit, with seeing like no success and seeing who was with me and shit, from now, like I feel like I've had the same attitude and been the same as a person, and like since the very beginning wanted everyone around me to win and like achieve what they're trying to do, whether it's in the industry or just on an everyday basis. So I still keep that motto, and like all my people doing the music shit and everything, I try and do everything I can to somehow help them out or be a part of it, you know? Instagram, definitely. Once I started making money on that shit like a year and a half ago, I can't live without it because it pays me basically. That's a hard one. Right now, Twitter, but back in the day, Facebook, because that started off a lot of shit. Definitely YouTube, just because I always watch music videos and shit, so that's definitely the best spot if you're trying to watch a video. I fuck with Triller. Definitely Hennessy. Backwoods for sure. Swishers or booty. Instagram for sure. Just everything, promotion, getting your name out there. I feel like if you have a lit Instagram account, it's very easy to put that into whatever you want, whether it's selling clothes or making music or being a public figure, icon manager, photographer, whatever. It's just a good way to start off. Yo, once again, it's Chris Clemenza from Nice Entertainment. I just wanted to give a big shout out to Controlled Sounds for blessing me with the interview. And if you guys want to follow me on social media, you can find me at Chris Clemenza on Instagram. That's pretty much the main social media I use. I don't really be giving out my Snapchat or Twitter or anything, but Instagram, definitely hit me there at Chris Clemenza. And shout out to Controlled Sounds again. Thank you guys.
Crip shit, no I cannot tolerate no bitch shit. Big stick, nigga run down, get your